Hello, welcome. I'm pretty sure the bushes number them. Either that or it's more of that natural lab-grown fruit that we've come to love.
Let me see it. What? I'm gonna give you a chocolate burger.
Man.
Oh man, Wendy's. That boy down.
Look at the steam coming off that.
I can only assume that Wendy's cooked that with a rocket launcher.
Just had an RFID chip implanted.
As one does.
As one does. If you can feel it right here, there's a little chip in there, but
Cool.
It's made by a company called Dangerous Things, which is a great marketing, right?
Yeah.
But this is the more advanced one, so I put it in so I can open my Tesla with it and wave in front of the elevator.
Check out with Apple Pay.
Exactly. I want my, actually I will not put my my crypto keys on this because then my hand is at risk.
Yes. And then how long will the batteries last?
It's not battery. It's near field. So basically, an electric current comes in.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, right. Yeah.
I'll stick to car keys, thanks, if I can find them. Do these people realize technology can be hacked and tracked, and that chip is in his body? All I'm saying is I'm not sure it's worth it just to buy your tomatoes at Walmart.
A peanut butter and jam sandwich and a glass of milk.
So this all happened at just after 3 o'clock this morning. So he's certainly been up there for some time, and he has been posting videos to social media. He's been saying that he's not coming down till taxes are paid. He also has asked for food to be delivered via drones, and we have actually seen a drone fly in the vicinity. Police say it is not theirs and are warning people not to fly drones while this major police operation.
I've got a spare Wendy's burger if he wants one. After he gets his peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then what's the plan, boy genius? Why didn't he just go to the supermarket?
Robots are currently being trained in the Matrix, or something just like it. Let me explain. NVIDIA built a platform called Isaac Sim, which is a hyper-realistic virtual environment where robots can practice walking, picking things up, and navigating spaces without any physical robots involved. They also built something called NVIDIA Cosmos, which is a world foundation model that can generate realistic environments on demand. So anything from kitchens to warehouses and factory floors, Cosmos can build any of them with realistic lighting and physics that match the real world. Inside those generated worlds, there is a bunch of virtual robots training. And it's not just one at a time. There's thousands of copies of the same robot running in parallel, and each one is experiencing slightly different conditions. Now, because the simulation runs faster than real time, a robot can experience the equivalent of 10 years of training in a single day. Once the robots learn a skill in the simulation, that skill gets loaded into a foundation model called Groot, which is NVIDIA's brain for humanoid robots. And then that brain can be downloaded into any of these physical robots and deployed in the real world. And so when a robot walks out of a warehouse for the first time, it already has thousands of lifetimes of experience.
So let me just check if I'm getting this right. They are smarter than we can ever be, stronger than we can ever be. But don't worry, because some billionaire nerd in a graphic tee is in control of it all.
Brilliant.
Meta just announced that they're building a necklace. This isn't jewelry, it's a microphone that you wear around your neck and records every conversation that you have. Meta acquired a startup called Limitless. They already make this exact product. It's pretty much a pendant that clips to your shirt and records everything you say and hear. A recent internal memo from Meta's VP of Wearables says that they want to sell around 10 million wearable devices by the end of 2026. They already have your photos, your messages, your friend list, and your location, but your conversations were the last thing they didn't own. There's a Black Mirror episode about this called The Entire History of You. In this episode, everyone wears a device that records every single memory you have every day of your life. Each conversation, each interaction, and it starts to destroy relationships because nothing can be forgotten. Meta's building the same thing, except you don't need surgery.
Why would people want every conversation recorded? Do they not see the potential pitfalls of that decision? If I want everything I say and do recorded, I'll let my phone or my car do that, thank you very much. Oh, hold on.
I have material behind what I'm saying, right? I'm putting my money where my mouth is or whatever. Okay, enough. Here we go. 713. You wanted it? Here it is. I delivered.
What in the brain rot did I just watch?
Twice, people trying to shut me down so that I don't get this out, okay? But I need to get this out. For that very reason that people are trying to stop me, for that very reason, I
think James has officially lost his Francos. So that's him in an alien costume. I'm sure there is a backstory and a purpose to all of this, but because I'm not cool and don't know pop culture, this is just cringe nonsense.
I fought to get the account back, and I felt like I owed it to you, to the people that are following me and are, trusting that I in fact.
Is he seriously teasing another video? I'm busy, got a haircut or something.
Back in the late 1800s to the early 1900s, when farmers dug up the large and out-of-place mounds they found in their fields, the so-called Indian mounds, they came across very large bones. Some of the skulls they found, they had 2 rows of teeth. And some of the reconstructed skeletons measured over 12 feet tall. Even President Lincoln, he said, "The eyes of that species of extinct giants whose bones fill the mountains of America have gazed on Niagara as ours do now." One of my questions has always been, what's the purpose of keeping people in the dark about other cultures and civilizations from the deep past of Earth? It doesn't take long to engineer the memory of people and make them believe something totally different, something untrue. Back then, most were convinced, based off evidence, mind you, that there was a race of giants who roamed the earth.
I know everyone laughs at you when you bring up the topic of giants, but all I'm saying is giants.
A shell casing in our Publix avocado. Okay.
Is that?
We just found a round in a Publix avocado. Wait.
We bought this from Publix yesterday. Today. No, it was yesterday.
We thought it was like...
I thought it was a stem at first.
We thought it was like a weird stem. There's literally a round.
What, he doesn't eat the bullet with the avocado? Next you'll be telling me he cuts the crust off his sandwiches?
Look at that. What the...
There's not a hair. There's nothing there. What the...
I'm not sure, but I think that guy just turned into Dr. Manhattan. What is that? Just a Scud Cloud, nothing to worry about. You ain't telling me that's normal.
In the Truman Show, somebody finally asks Christoph the only question that really matters. Why has Truman never come close to discovering the truth? And Christoph answers this question without even blinking. He could leave at any time. If he was absolutely determined to discover the truth, there's no way we could prevent him. And then there's the line that should be carved over the door of this entire video. Ultimately, Truman prefers his cell. For 30 years, this Christoph is right. There's no locked door. They didn't even spend money on locks. The budget went to making sure he would never want to check, which leaves the only question that was ever actually yours. And it's not whether or not the world is fake. Plato, the Gnostics, the entire Truman Show movie settled that that's not the question. The question is the one that Truman's entire life story is asking. And I want you to answer it. Do we even want the truth?
Firstly, great film. Secondly, it does feel like the world is constantly throwing distractions at us to stop us from, thinking about anything.
Mount Shasta reptilian base. And then I've also heard of Superstition Mountain. A lot of a high activity there as well. A lot of people go missing.
Yeah, I went hiking up through there and I left pretty quick. I just got my spidey senses went off, my neck started, and I go, there's reptilians here. I could feel we were being watched. I go, this isn't good. good, and I called on the higher beings to keep an eye on us, till we got out of there. But you could feel the energies. There's definitely something based there that's not positive. There's places, like the Bradshaw Ranch and Skinwalker Ranch, things like that, you just want to stay clear of. There's multiple layers of things going on. A lot of it, the land has been cursed because of what happened to the Native Americans. There's underground ET activity there, and they're not positive. They're the negative variety.
I like him. I mean, at this point, would anyone be surprised? Have any of you been to Mount Shasta? Did it feel weird? The moment when you stop filming and get out of there was 5 seconds too late, mate. Thank you for watching. This has been the James Linker Experience. See you soon.